Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. First of all, I would like to have Ron's group answer. Ron's right. Who did I ask?
Yes, Papa.
Yalah, we Ron. Can you share your answer through the chat room?
Yes, I will share it. Please wait for a while.
Okay. Oh, I mute my laptop. No wonder I cannot hear. Okay. Let me. Where did you put? You put in the. Okay.
I put in the chat, but I think the background become transparent. I will send it again.
I received, but then it's not in this chat room.
Is it? Oh, I send it again.
Oh, okay. I need the whole answer. Do you have the whole answer? Until question number 3.
Oh yes. Do you mean like the whole PDF? Is it?
Up to
Okay.
you lah, PDF or Word, doesn't matter.
Okay, I will send it.
Alright. The rest, don't forget to submit your attendance. Okay. Opening. Straight away open through Word. Okay. Right. Let me share you all. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we have coherence groups answer. Okay, hopefully this answer is discussed by all members lah, right? Okay, first question, draw object diagram based on the following class diagram. Okay. Okay, so it's correct. Right. But I think you missed the I think you need the do you need the multiplicity? Neurons.
Oh yeah. I think we need it. So that we store 1 and register 0 and many.
Alright, thank you. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest is correct. Make sure that you have to create one object lah. In this case, customer is a person, right? You can get any name, go, and then followed by the colon, and then followed by the underline, right? And then all the attribute must have example. Okay, data, right? Same thing goes to this one lah. Okay, next question. Alright, there are two types of students, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me see. Okay, based on this use case diagram, you have to come up with a CRC card. Okay. Alright, we can start with the student apply accommodation first, this part. Okay, so what is the first CRC card that you should have? Oh, you put accommodation eh? Where is your student? Tak ada bawah. Bawah tak ada. Dah. Student is compulsory, my dear. You missed student. You must have student card. How do I? Tapi kita kosong tak? Maybe I can write it here. You miss ke apa ni?
I think we missed it.
Class student is compulsory, okay? Everyone, because it's a actor. It's just like this, all actors must be in the class diagram, right? So it means you must have CRC card for them. So let's say class name student, and then alright, associated use case. Anyone? What is the associated use case for student? Jawapan. Chat room pun senyap je. Give me one answer for associated use case. Apply accommodation. Thank you, Koyum. Not only accommodation, apply accommodation. It must be directly from the use case name. Okay? Wrong spelling, but then you understand, right? Responsibilities. So what are the responsibilities? Anyone? responsibilities. Responsibilities for student. Basically, the question is, what do I know? What do I know about student? Responsibilities for student. Choose accommodation to be applied. Okay, choose accommodation to be. That's interesting, but then it's not the first one. I'll put that one, the one. Other answer. Why I cannot see the here? Other answer. Get student information. Get student information. Get student. Okay lah, can lah. Other. Fill up the application form. Fill up application form is apply accommodation lah. What else? There are two questions for responsibilities. What do I know? What do I do? You are answering the second question, what do I do? How about what do I know? This one is for what do I do? Why is it so? How about what do I know? Answers? Tak ada. What do I know basically is the attribute. What do you know about a student? His name, his matrix number, his address, right? So, this one is name. I put name lah. Verify curriculum, no, there is another use case. Matric number. Okay. Alright. So basically, you got two here. First, what do I know? What do I do? What do I know? You all. Okay. Make sure you record every time because I always forgot. Responsibilities again is about two things. One is what do I know, another one is what do I do. What do I know basically is the attribute, okay, to explain about student. Name, matric number, address, parents name, CGPA, okay. What do I do? Basically all the operations involved in order to conduct, apply accommodation. Okay. So next is the collaborations. Collaborations are what other classes involved to support use case apply accommodation. Anyone to guess? Anyone to guess collaboration for accommodations provide choices to be applied? Yes, but then you don't need to write all of that. is only accommodation. Okay. Alright. So you have to remember this one classes to support. Oh, cantik juga tulisan pakai ni. Okay, network slow. Alright. Any question? Any question? No more? No question? Okay. Alright. So this is the front page. The back page, right? You have attributes and relationships. So basically, it's just like Huron's group did. Attributes, basically all of this lah. Name, metric, number. Exactly right. And then relationships. What is the relationships? It's a association, or dependency, or generalization, or what else? We got composition, aggregation. Okay, so in this case, student relationship is an association. It's very straightforward. Student and accommodation relationship. Okay. So if you want to draw this one, you will have student and then you will have so this is association relationship. Okay, so you have association with accommodation. Any question? Right, so let's look like what she has done, they have done. Okay, another one, since you have accommodation, this one is correct lah. You will have accommodation CRC. So where is your associated use case? Hurons, you missed another column. You missed this. It's missing. Associated use case. So what is the associated use case for accommodation?
Student.
No, apply accommodation. It must be use case. We still apply accommodation. See, it's related to this. It's related to the original use case. So to support apply accommodation, you will have, in this situation, you have two CRC. One for accommodation, another one is student. You see? Question? Any question? This one is correct. Rules. Rules is like, what are the classes? This one. What are other classes involved to support the associated use case? Okay. So, your associated use case is apply accommodation. So, the other class involved is students lah. If you can think other classes, then you list down all of them here. Any other question? No? Alright. So next is payment. So, okay lah payment. Payment. And then you miss one column, associated attribute. Associated use case, which is make payment. Right. Okay. And then collaboration is undergraduate. And then this one, okay. But again, you miss the attribute. Attribute for payment is what? Amount, right? Example, amount, total. Okay. However, if you go for make payment, actually you miss another one, which is class. This one is you got another one kan? Undergraduate. Do you have undergraduate? You got Payment. Tak ada undergraduate. This one is C. Class undergraduate. You miss class undergraduate. So same just like class student lah. Yeah. Okay. To CRC for what? I don't understand. The weird part is I do not know where your messages go. You cannot see. I pun pelik. Why And in the slide is accommodation. Why in the slide? Accommodation must be there. Student also must be there. Both must be there. Both must have CRC card. Both must have CRC card. It's just like this. Mana the picture? You see? For this situation, okay, what CRC cards involved? Allah. One, you must have student because it represents this one. Okay. Second one, you will have accommodation to represent this. Okay, and then you also have this, right? The below one. So for this one, what CRC involved? First, definitely undergraduate. Second is payment. This one is basic. I'm talking about basic. Ni basic tau. Basic. Basic. You can have more. Okay, you can have more. Depending on the use case. For example, to make payment, you also need a credit card. You also need online transaction. What do you mean by make payment, right? Or maybe you can have something like, what else? That's all I can think of, right? Maybe you can have something, payment page, you know, or maybe you can have like PayPal. This make payment actually will go to PayPal. So you will have all of these as classes. All right. Question? You need to include the browsers too. Okay. You that one. If the question do not say anything, you have to. You have to give lah. You have to give. But sometimes we give you the template by following this. You know, just follow the template lah. We give you the template of the CRC. Then just follow that one. Most of the time is the front page lah. You don't need the back page. Okay. If we do not mention, then you have to give both front and back. But usually it's the front back lah. The same thing. What do I know on the responsibility is just a what you call it, layman language. Let's say you put provide name, provide matrix number, provide, you know, that. But then at the back you have attributes, right? Then you copy again. Name, matrix number, address is as actually the same thing. It's just like this. The front page is always about using layman language. You explain. The back part is more on the one that you're going to put in the class diagram. Okay, so basically you have all of it, but that is not complete. You miss some classes. This one for Huron's group lah. Okay, I do not know about the rest. Okay, and then so I already put it this. Right, the C question, produce a single analysis class diagram. The class is the analysis needs all the details required for that class in each separate use case. Okay. So, okay lah ni. This one looks good. Do you miss anything? I'm not sure. I think should be okay. Right, you got student, you got accommodation, you got payment, undergraduate, postgraduate. Ni dapat star. Boleh. Kan? You order lama tak dapat star kan? So I put star there. Okay, next is third question. Okay, register e-wallet use case. Oh, identify object. You do not know what to do eh?
Sorry, doctor, for the message. We don't get what it means.
Okay, object. Object is a noun now. So, for the first one, the customer click register e-wallet. This one. The register e-wallet button on the e-wallet. Oh, okay, tak boleh, cannot that one. I want to have that. However, it is part of the registration page. So, e-wallet registration page is your object. Is your object. And then, message is this one. Or the operation clicks. Okay. So, your object is, oh, okay. And then what is it? It's a boundary. And then the message is as simple as clicks. Okay. Question? No question? But then previous session, I think I'm not sure who. There is one student asked about customer as well, which is I kind of agree lah. Customer is also another object, isn't it? So you can have that in here. But then you will have to answer. Because customer is not a boundary. Customer is what? Anyone? What is the customer? Yes, thank you, Koyum. Thank you, Moy. Thank you, Lim. It's an entity. So you can have that as well. You see? Alright. Second, the system validates if e-wallet being registered before. So what is the object involved? It's the e-wallet lah. The message validates. Right. Validate is not object. Validate is the operation, is the action. So operation is a message. So this one is e-wallet. And then this e-wallet, it is a control. And then the message is validate. Okay. Next. Okay, the system searches the account for email and username associated with the customer. Like this one. Now this one okay. So the object is account, correct? Definitely entity. So anyone wants to guess for the message? What is the message for number 3? Search, correct. Search user info. Correct, Kairin. Search user info. Okay. Alright. So next, the system registers the e-wallet. So unfortunately, this one is not correct. Anyone wants to guess what is the object involved for number 4? Yes, correct, Moy. Number 4, anyone? What is the object? E-wallet. Correct, go. Thank you, Lee. Yes, Wafiq. E-wallet. Alright, so the class type is correct, control. And then the message is register. So the last one. The system displays blah 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 on the e-wallet registration page. So this one okay, registration page is okay, definitely boundary. So the message is, anyone? Correct, display message. Thank you, Hadib. Okay, so this is how you come up with the CRC and how you determine the class type. Any question? No question? Alright, so if there is no question, I guess that's all for today. So next week will be a semester break. Oh, I forgot to inform last class. Okay, I'm going to check for Lim. We will inform you in the question. Okay, front and back or only front? Okay, for I just want to inform you, I'm going to check your use case diagram starting from tonight onwards. So if there are some biggest mistake have been done, most probably I will call the group for discussion. So I assume you are not going anywhere. Basically everyone is virtual, right? So the meeting most probably will be next week lah. Okay, I will call the leader so that the leader will call out all the members so that we can discuss why, to improve the use case diagram together with the description. Okay, and then next week is semester break, and then after that, you're going to sit for your first part of final exam. So final exam is just like your mid-sem test MCQ. It will cover up today's lecture, which is classes part 2 all lah. Alright, and then as agreed by all, it's going to be at night from 9 p.m. and the system will open until 12 midnight. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. See you. Okay. NLC class diagram, is it 1+12 actually? Oh yes, definitely. This is what we are doing. Okay. All right. Thank you then. Bye. Welcome.